welcome back. So, whilst I might not have been creating, I have been purchasing. And I purchased some very special pieces for my journal making journey. So, I thought I'd come by and share with you some of the special items that I've been buying. Can you hear that scratching in the background? That's the puppy. That's Dumbledore. So just ignore him. Okay, so first thing I want to show you is this box. But I've got something very special to show you at the end. So hang about. So this box, I purchased it off eBay. It needs a little bit of TLC. I'm not sure yet whether I'm going to decorate the top or not. I'm not sure yet whether I'm going to put, you know, like a doorknob or something on this part here that lifts up. But as you can see inside, what it's got is, it's got one of those slidey things. And the bar across the bottom. Oh, hang on, the ball falling down now. So these all come out. So really it's to put the cards in this space with a cutout like semicircle to be able to sit them on the bar, and then you slide them backwards and forwards. But it's got all these index cards in, these really big index cards, and I'll just measure them. So right end of the ruler helps, and of course because it's so big I'm knocking everything over. So these measure 8" and including the tab top 5 1/4 inch. So what I thought I could do with these is these would make some lovely collage pieces. Now I love Marguerite Miller's collages that she does, so I was thinking of doing something similar on these index cards, so then I could decorate up the box accordingly. So maybe do a collage piece on the top here. So that is item number 1. Oh, the box itself measures 10 inches by, what's that? I can't see that. Nearly 9 inches. So it's nearly 9 inches wide. What did I say there? Just over 10 inches long. So that's item number 1. Item number 2 is this beautiful resin, I'm guessing, picture frame, but as you can see it's very, very dimensional, and I've already peeled off the backing card and the piece of glass, so I thought that this would look absolutely fantastic on the front cover of a book. And especially if I use my distress crayons on the flowers. There's a couple of little flowers here that are broken. Not worried about that, because I still think that it will look gorgeous. But anyway, we'll see what happens with this beautiful picture frame. But yeah, that was my thought process on that it would look lovely on a front cover. Okay, item number 3. 3, 4 and 5. So I purchased some books, as you do. So this is one of them, which is Machine Construction and Mechanical Drawing, Cryer and Jordan, the 9th edition. It's a little bit tattered and worn. Again, not worried about that. That was a rule. So let's just see if there's a date on here. Oh, 1904. But what I love about it is all the mechanical drawing images in here, which I thought would be great for a steampunk type journal. I mean, just fabulous. And of course the paper itself has got the lovely creamy yellowy patina to it. So what's that say? Something Sun Cottage Penis. Oh, Peniscowless. Yeah. Sounds kind of Welsh. Tom, well, that must be his name, who owned the book. Must have got it for college or something. But just fabulous drawings in there. So I purchased that. And then I also purchased this fabulous book, which is a cash book. Again, outside, very tattered and worn, but I wasn't so bothered about that. It's the inside that I was more interested in. So, from 1893 is the date up here, but it's an accounting cash book, and there is loads and loads of pages in here with the most fabulous text written in here, and it goes up to 215. 215, any advance on 215? No, so 215 pages. So some are still blank, not many, but there's a few left blank. But it was the writing ones that I was interested in. So in the next pop-up shop, which will be a little bit delayed because of my operation, but some of these pages are going to be in the pop-up shop. So if I just show you up close, there you go. So you can see the text on there. Fabulous, 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 fabulous. Now I need to make a bit of space for the next book, and you'll see why in a moment. Okay, it's heavy. And it's enormous. Oh. There we go. So I purchased this book again off eBay. And let me just, so you can see all the edging of the papers are all marbleized. There we go. So the size of this book is, make sure I've got this the right way around. So from this edge here, not from the spine, is 10 inches, just over 10 inches wide, and is, God, that's massive, 17 3/4 inches long. Now, I'll show you the pages. It's got this lovely marbling inside. So the date here is the 6th of January, February, March, April. 6th of April, 1967, from Liverpool. And again, it's a Middlesbrough sales book from July to September 1967, and it has got writing in it. So it's written into up until nearly there. Hang on, nearly there. That's it. Up to page 21 is all written in. And I'll show you. Oh God, it's heavy. I'll show you up close. God, you need some muscles. So you can see it's got up to page 21 is written in, but then the rest of these pages are all empty. So again, I was thinking that in the next pop-up shop, which will be towards the end of November, I will include some of these pages, because this book goes up to page number 200. And there was 21 pages used. So I've got like 180, 170 odd pages, blank pages to use in journals. So yeah, so I thought that some of those could go in the pop-up shop as well. But massive, massive book. Far bigger than I expected it to be, because there were no measurements. The cover has got a little bit of damage on it, but oh God. But yeah, so you can see that there's a bit of damage on the spine there. But I don't know what I'd use the cover actually for once the book is empty. But I'm sure I'll think of something. So, that's that. I'm going to zoom in a little bit for the next two pieces, okay, because you need to see the close-up of these next two pieces. So not many of you will know, but I used to create embroidery designs, and I also taught embroidery as well. And one of the techniques that I did teach at one point was gold work embroidery, which is what this is. And it's a little clutch bag. So it opens up, a little popper there, and it opens up, and then inside there's two pockets, and it's got a base that opens out flat. Now it's a little bit tattered and worn, and the gold work isn't brilliant, but even so I thought, wouldn't this make a fabulous journal cover? So I would have it that way on, so then it would open up, and then this piece would open up, and there'll be the journal inside of it. So I'll need to remove the gusset piece at the side here. Now the way in which it's attached, it actually goes right the way along the bottom, so I might have to insert a piece of fabric down here to be able to form the spine area. But when I do eventually get round to doing this as a journal, I will go through the process with you of what I'm going to do. As I say, some of the gold work is damaged, so that there's some loose coils here. There's some stitching missing from here, there's some coils missing from here, but I'm just going to leave it in its original state. I'm not going to do and fix any of the embroidery, because the gold work threads that I've got won't match colour wise, because obviously these have tarnished over time, and the stitching here isn't fabulous, but I'm not worried about that. I just think it would make a fabulous journal cover. Now in September's pop-up shop, I created a digital kit and some material packs for a peacock journal. Because of everything that happened to me during September, I have not even looked at this pack. I wanted to do so much with it. It just feels as though a lot of the projects that I wanted to do this year either haven't come to fruition, or I've only part done because of all the health issues that I've had this year. So this is one, whilst I'm in recovery, this is a project that I'm going to be working on slowly. Just do a little bit at a time when I can, and this is the one that you will see the videos of. And when it comes to it, I will put the digital kit into my Etsy shop, so that if you want to follow along, then you can do. The reason why I'm showing you this and talking about this is because of the last purchase, special purchase that I made, and I absolutely love it. Love it, love it, love it. Okay. So it's another clutch bag, but it has this fabulous peacock goldwork embroidery on it. So it's got some embroidery threads on there, but it has got metallic stitching on it. The body of the peacock is stitched with maybe silk threads even. There's some beads, some amber beads in the flowers, but just beautiful, beautiful work. And I thought about the Peacock Kit and my peacock bag. So I'm going to be making a couple of journals, if not 3, we'll see how we go, with the Peacock Kit. But this clutch bag, and it's got the handle as well, so I could actually detach the cord of the handle and use that as well. But again, it just opens up with a popper. Opens up, and there's 2 pockets inside. Now the difference between this one and the previous bag is that this side gusset here is separate from this base gusset, so I should be able to remove this side gusset really easy. But you can see that once you open it up, it's actually quite a deep space, in terms of its width, so it means that I should be able to get a decent size journal inside of there, and especially if I use this as the spine. But I'm not entirely sure yet how I'm going to do it, so I'm going to remove the gussets again, and then I might attach the journal here on this edge so that that opens up. I might attach the centre of the journal of the signature here, so that it sits there comfortably, and then we'll sit inside of this section and this will flap back. All sorts of different options of which I could do, but I'm not going to know what I can do with it until I actually unpick those gusset sides and see what state everything's in and what's left behind. But I just love this because of my love of embroidery, which I've not done for a number of years now, but I still love it. But yes, with this embroidery and the gold work and the fact that I can make a journal from it, I just thought it's going to be absolutely perfect with all the materials and even the digital kit to be able to incorporate it within this bag. So I'm going to come up with an idea for that. As I say, not sure what it's going to be right now, but those are my very special purchases that I have been making whilst I've not been around making videos and things. Hope you've enjoyed taking a peek at what I've got. I will be doing some more stash videos because I've also been buying some pieces of equipment. I've also been buying inks and paints and sprays and stamps, all sorts. So I'm going to be sharing those with you as well. But for now, thank you for joining me, and I'll see you all again really soon. Take care of yourselves. Bye for now. Bye.